What's the idea behind inviting academics to a practitioner WorkLab event?
Well, I think it also raises academics' understanding of what we do, but I think it's particularly to look at how the theories can be used in practice. So we were using a couple of academic papers yesterday, but looking at how they can be applied in practice. And academics probably don't go in that detail sometimes about their work, so they learn a good deal from it, about how practical their work is, how well applied it is, to be described simply and taken to clients.
What would someone get out of attending the WorkLab?
Well, apart from a wonderful experience and meeting fantastic people, but they would deepen and broaden their practitioner experience. They'd learn a lot about particular topics. So this time we're looking at communication in a very broad way. They would learn about different clients and practice in different countries. We would normally have 5 or 6 different countries participants within the WorkLab. And they'd be able to work through particular problems of theirs. We always ask people to bring along case studies of work they're doing. Either they prepare these in advance, or actually you think of them at the time. And 2 or 3 of your colleagues you'll work with in quite a confidential way to say, well, I have this really testy problem. How can we look at this in different ways? And we aim not to solve that problem instantly, not at the moment. We aim to look at it from many different perspectives. And I'm sure people will leave today with a number of tools that will help them with their clients, looking at communication, and some very different views on some problems they brought with them at the beginning of the WorkLab.
And what have you learned over the time organising? There have been 3 WorkLabs now.
Yeah, that's a really lovely question actually. I've learned so much. Particularly I think I've learned about how to work with people in different cultures. When you organise things, different people have different levels of anxiety. They have different levels of how they want to greet people and work with people. And I'd say actually in Britain we're fairly minimal, you know, we don't introduce ourselves a great deal, we get straight on with the work, and that's considered fairly boring I think in some countries. You need to spend time, have some coffee, some food with people, explain what's going on. So we always start the WorkLab on a Thursday evening with a very short session for people to get to know each other, and then drinks and dinner, and that in my mind is the best way into it. So for me the learning has been being able to take my work and my practice to many different cultures, and also to develop my understanding of various aspects of work from different perspectives.